SEO or his slant on it.
Where are we going?
We're going.
Well, we were having an interesting conversation there, but whatever. Go ahead. You'll run the show.
Morning everyone, Janine from Phil and Tom Plus, and welcome to this week's podcast.
Very low energy from Janine. You know, you've got to sort of break into it, Janine. It's, anyway.
Do you want me to do a little tap dance or something?
Mm.
Okay, here you go. Tap dance, tap dance. Da, 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 da. There you go, everybody. So, here we are, Thursday. It's a bit cold and miserable here in Melbourne, but we are getting the rain. Had a couple of days of rain, so our gardens will get a good soaking, which will be good come summer for our produce.
Oh, yeah.
Won't it?
That's true.
For our farmers, they need the rain. So, where's everybody at this week? Thomas, give us some words of wisdom.
Well, I have to write a script for a VSL, a video sales letter, and I'm procrastinating. That's what I always do. And it has to be done by Saturday. And
So we'll do it Friday night.
well, there's always getting up early on Saturday morning to do it all. There's plenty of time to procrastinate more.
You do realise that Saturday morning is the 5 o'clock session, not the
What's
8
the-
o'clock session.
What's the block, in your opinion? Like, what's the...
There's no, well,
There's
the
no block,
there
it's
hasn't
just
been any block yet
procrastinate.
because I haven't thought about it. I'm
Oh.
just procrastinating because I'm on an E3 hangover, is what they call it that.
What's an E3 hanger?
Well, I had this plan for my channel to, you know, get all these views and stuff because all the trailer reactions I've done before have been very successful. So I put all these trailer reactions up and it was a complete and utter failure. Just hasn't done anything.
I mean, it hasn't moved an inch.
It hasn't moved an inch. So that was I was up all day doing that, and now I'm just
That's a learning
trying
curve.
to get back into it.
That's a learning curve.
Get back into Tom Spartan.
No, I have to get the VSL done. It's
Oh.
So you could just, just do it.
You could just do it.
But anyway, that's where I'm at.
So where are you at, fella?
Oh, well, I've just been... I'm
Phil.
one of these people that always... I don't know, I've learned over the years just to... That's the idea of focusing and, working on strategy. And like our friend Todd Brown says, you should... What did he say? Something about, you shouldn't... If you're talking about business, there shouldn't be many words that come out of your mouth about thinking about strategy. So I think a lot about that, and I'm used to that. And I think it helps you sort of become clear on things. And I was just writing some things down that in our journey, the amazing thing, I think I put an email down to the list as well, that if you don't get started, if you actually want, a better life, or what you think's a better life, maybe you want more money, or maybe you want more time, or maybe you want more materials, whatever those demands are, then you have to get started on something. Basically, you have to make a decision, you have to get started on something, and you have to probably take a risk. So we started our journey a few years ago, and the irony is that because we did get started, there's little opportunities opening up, all the time. You just walk a mile and you see a mile. So, for example, some of the opportunities that I probably didn't think were there is that, there's these, online businesses are looking for people. They're looking for good people to be involved in helping them run their online businesses. I'm thinking of, Matt Lloyd's, he was just looking for traffic coaches the other day, and he says you'll pay them, they do 30-minute increments, and he'll pay them. So you could argue that that could be a job, pretty well, a full-time job. Andy Harrington, is looking for people to expand his business in Australia. You look at that guy Todd Brown. I mean, he talks about having he's got all these people working with him in his business. I don't know how many. I know Matt talks about having 100. I think he's mentioned 100. The guy Russell Brunson, I remember years ago, he said that he had 100 people once. Now he's brought it right back. The last time I heard him speak, he had about 10 to 15 people. I mean, what about that guy James Schramko? I mean, he has these, I guess, SEO people, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know how many people work for him. But the point is, and then we're thinking about we're not thinking, we're doing this video thing on video. We're building a product on video, and Tom likes to talk about video production, and the fact is he has skills in video production. And so sometimes in the online journey, if you're not making, you've got to give yourself time to get your head around things, basically, and that can take some time, and you can get blindsided by different people, different agendas, and looking back, I think, I don't want to beat myself up or think we did the wrong thing, but it all just comes in time, you know, that whatever we did at that particular time was based on where
you were at,
where
at
you're
that
at, your headspace was at. And there was one time when I thought, you know, there was that guy, well, I don't even mention their names, but they were the bee's knees, but and they were doing the best they could with what they knew at the time, but really, you know, it wasn't going to get you anywhere fast. So I think the good news is what I find is that, well, you know,
but it's not an industry where you're going to get anywhere fast, though, is it?
No, but that's this issue of, well, now we're back to this issue of the marketing hype versus the common sense. We're back to this issue of, you know, not studying the subject, not knowing how all the pieces in the puzzle fit together, etc., etc., etc. So that's what I've been. So I come out of it thinking, man, we've really narrowed our focus. Now, we were using those words, you know, years ago, but really that's the best we could think about years ago. We were narrowing our focus, but now we're so much better, we're so much stronger, we're so much more advanced, and that's what people have to do in anything. And if they don't, now we're going to come back to this issue of, you know, if they want that better life, and they want more time in their life, or they want more money, or they want more materials, etc., 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 then it's going to take a decision. It's going to take a risk. It might take some investment, you know, that sort of thing. There's no way around it.
No.
So that's where my brain's at. Yeah.
Any comments?
He's just fallen on the floor. He's just crawling on the floor. He basically reckons, like he said before, he says, if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you.
Oh,
right? That's his
look,
big joke.
go.
That one,
Brilliant.
That one there's going down with the richest country in the world. Let me tell you.
I told you.
Look, if I got to put up with a couple of months of the same joke from Dad to get a laugh, I'm willing to take that blow. Okay, Mum?
No.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
we don't need. See, now you've said it once, okay? You've got it out of your
Number one
system.
rule of comedy:
You don't have to
get
say it again.
the laugh. Get the laugh.
Yeah, but he laughed himself. Who else laughed?
Yeah. And you can lead a person to knowledge, but you can't make them think. I love that one.
Joke, Dad.
Maybe not a joke, but
You know what we should do? I should open up a school of comedy. Is what I should do. Teach you guys something.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right.
For example, why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh, I don't know. Come
Sorry,
on.
I take that back. I didn't mean chicken. Why did the dog cross the road?
I don't know.
because there was nothing else to do at that time.
No. It was a chicken.
The reason the
Because
dog
the chicken
crossed
was on the other side.
It was the chicken's day off.
the
Soft shell comedy right here.
I know.
I'll be here all night.
So original. So original. Rolling around on the floor. Please tell me that's not going into your repertoire.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Why
no.
did the dog cross the road?
You'll forget it.
So corny. No, because
Lenny
the chicken was
told
having
him.
a day off.
Lenny told him a joke the other day, and it was a really good one. And I said to Lenny, "Bad move." And I said, "The worst thing he's going to try and remember it, but he can't remember it."
Oh no, that was that one. But it was. I mean, it's a bit of a hard one. The bear, you know, why did the bear?
No, he
climb
told
the
you
tree?
the new one, but I can't remember what it was either. Okay, so that's our little 10-minute chat for this week. We hope you all have a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon.
Nice seeing you, or seeing you when we see you. Is there some sort of saying in that? See you when we're looking at you, isn't it? What it is, or something? I don't know.
Oh, I have no
I'll see
idea.
you when I'm looking at you.
Oh my God. On that note, goodbye everyone.